Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Fred and Journey, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands she's learned here at school. You'll notice she is seated very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all the training starts and stops. Now we're going to introduce the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment. Now she'll come home with her very own collar, and I'll show you how to properly use that when she comes home tomorrow. Now you'll notice again she's seated very nicely at Fred's left, and the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Journey heel. Now at this point she's got a job to do, and that's to stay even with Fred's left leg, no forging ahead, no lagging behind, and you'll notice whenever Fred stops, Journey's been trained to automatically sit and wait for her next command. Nice automatic sit. Nice automatic sit. And we're going to recommend now that she's coming home that you practice her obedience every day with Journey, whether it's inside your home or outside. It can be done either place. Keep your trainings relatively short, 15, max 20 minutes. Nice automatic sit. The next command we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The sit-stay is a hand and a voice command. Fred uses his left open palm, a couple inches from her muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. Now at this point she should hold that command for 20 or 30 seconds, slowly working up to 3 minutes. Take your time getting to that 3-minute mark. When Fred returns back to Journey, you're going to notice he walks all the way around her counterclockwise. She should hold that and wait for another command. And then Fred heels her out of that. So all of the training always starts and stops with Journey on your left. Nice automatic sit. Nice automatic sit. We'll demonstrate that sit-stay command in a second.
Stay.
Again, left open palm, the one-word firm command to stay. Again, have her hold this for 20 or 30 seconds, working up to 3 minutes. And this helps with her maturity and self-control and her focus. When Fred calls her out of that,
Journey.
the command is Journey come. She comes right back, sits very nicely facing Fred. So this, number one, teaches her to come when called, and two, teaches her to come and sit as opposed to jumping, because as we noticed, jumping was a big problem here as well. Nice automatic sit. Very nice. We'll show you that sit-stay one more time. If you're working indoors, you can eventually drop the leash and go further and further away from her. Don't do that outside right now. Fred's going to call her out of that again. As Journey comes, she comes back, sits very nicely. Fred gives her praise for doing a good job. We like to use praise here as a motivator to let her know she's doing a good job. We try not to use food if we can help it. Nice automatic sit. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command we'll demonstrate is going to be the down from heel position. So always have her seated first. Use your left open palm and the one-word firm command to down and to stay. With your down stays, they can last a little longer than your sit stay. So say 30 seconds to 45 seconds in the beginning, but you can slowly work up to 5 minutes. You can see she's very focused on her trainer. When Fred returns back to Journey, you're going to notice he's going to walk all the way around her, just like he did with the sit-stay. Now, if she makes a mistake, she should always finish the command the way it's designed, so she shouldn't have gotten up. So very simply, Fred went right back to that down command, gave her the stay command again, and was able to return back to her, walking all the way around her without her getting up. Down and stay.
No. Down. Stay.
And in all fairness to Journey, I haven't seen her today, so I've spent a lot of time with her, so she's a little distracted by me being about 15 feet away, which is understandable for a young puppy. And Fred can call her out of that. Journey, come again. She comes right back, sits very nicely. And then they take off heeling again. But you can see she's very much under control. She's not pulling, not dragging Fred, not jumping. And then the very last command is going to be the down from a distance. Always have her seated first. You're going to use your right open palm and the one-word firm command to down. And that was beautiful. So she's done a really nice job here at school. We really appreciate your patience. The biggest thing with Journey that we struggled with was housebreaking. So that's why she stayed a little bit longer than we thought she would. Not surprising though, considering the situation. But we want to thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.